So witnesses described other bizarre phenomena happening around the same time. So there were strange lights in the sky. People saw glowing orbs darting over the Ohio River. Mysterious phone calls.
To fucking Mothman calling them now?
I know.
Switch on static fills the room. Whispers riding haunted gloom. Powder drifts across the tray. Hands reach out, you click play. Olden stories, dusty gray.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Power Toast Podcast. My name is Widget.
I'm Toast.
And today we have a new segment. Well, newish. Uncrusted. And this segment is mainly going to be about history, myths, legends. And you guys, if you've been with us from the beginning, you've probably seen a bit of this in the second episode of the podcast with the Asinine Assassins. So that's going to fall under Uncrusted now.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about a little-known cryptid, the Mothman.
The Mothman. He has been around and he has been the icon, basically. I would say he is probably right next up there to Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
I mean, he made it into a video game, so.
If you made it into movies and video games, there's probably a Mothman
And there's
movie.
a statue of him.
I've seen that. The depiction of him is literally a guy that it just has like moth wings and is like, it's a weird statue. Let's just say.
Do you remember we saw that statue?
Where?
We were driving back from North Carolina, and we went through West Virginia, and there was that creepy-ass gas station.
Oh, yeah.
There was no one on the highway at like 2 or 3 a.m., and we just go to this gas station. It might have been a copy of it, because I don't think it was the actual one.
It was like we went into the Twilight Zone there, because there was like, for American Highway,
nothing.
There was nothing. It was just 2 a.m. We were driving back, and we were like, oh, Toast was like, oh, I gotta stop at a gas station. It was foggy, too.
Yeah, no lights.
And pull up. No one's at this gas station. It's only the worker. And we were like, there is nobody here. And then we drove for like, another hour or so.
Didn't
there was
see a single car.
No one. Perfect place for the Mothman.
Yeah, it freaked me out when I looked up and saw that freaking statue there.
But the Mothman, let's get into the history. Let's get into the, basically, culture, which is, he's been around like all West Virginia, Appalachia, and the other states.
Possibly.
There's always the sightings everywhere. They'll always be like, oh, I saw him all the way in California. But mainly it's West Virginia, Appalachia area.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the first sighting. So on a cold November night in 1966, 2 young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Mallette.
Gotta say the names right?
I think I'm saying it right. We're driving past the old TNT plant on the outskirts of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The TNT area was a maze of abandoned concrete bunkers from World War II, overgrown with vines and thick forest.
Old concrete bunkers from World War II. We had bunkers here in
America.
Yeah. They didn't know if the Germans would invade, I guess.
As their car headlights skimmed the broken pavement, the beam caught 2 red points of light ahead. Not reflections, not taillights. Eyes. A figure stepped into view. It was man-shaped, but unnaturally tall. Maybe 7 feet, with long folded wings like a giant bat. The skin or fur looked grayish, impossible to tell in the dark, but the eyes burned bright red. The creature tilted its head almost as if it was studying them, and then it unfolded its wings with a soft, leathery whip crack. The group screamed. Roger floored the gas and the car shot forward, but the creature kicked off the ground and lifted into the air, keeping pace with them. Not flapping, just gliding effortlessly.
Just gliding. How menacing it would be if something's not even flapping toward it, it's just like flying towards you like fucking Superman, basically.
I wonder if that was the inspiration for Jeepers Creepers. Do you think?
Maybe.
I mean, it sounds a lot like Jeepers Creepers.
I'm trying. To be honest, I'm telling you right now, I do not think I've seen. Like, I've probably seen them when I was like younger, but I don't remember any of the Jeepers Creepers movies.
Oh, dude, the first one's so good. At least second one's all right. The third one's awful. When they hit 100 miles per hour, it was still there following them.
Yeah, fuck that.
Only when they passed the city limits did the creature veer off and vanish into the tree line. They sped straight to the police station. They swore what they saw wasn't a bird, wasn't an animal, it was a man with wings. And that was only the beginning.
It wasn't a bird. It wasn't a plane. Superman. Oh, fuck no, it's Mothman. Here's the thing. It's like, my fear has always been that of the unknown. Imagine seeing this first time, like, there hasn't been anything like this before, and you're like, oh, what's that? Oh, fuck, it's following us.
That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't that this happen?
1966.
I'm trying to picture, like, 1960 America, and you're like, hey.
Gee willikers, Mary, that man's flying.
I don't even know what your reaction would be. I feel like, because most people are
to shoot it?
Super religious, too, back then. They were like, is that the fucking devil?
Yeah.
I mean, two red glowing eyes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So,
over the next 13 months, sightings of this mysterious creature exploded. People reported a huge figure perched on rooftops, red eyes staring through windows, a massive winged being flying over fields, something stalking their cars on lonely country roads. This sounds just like Jeepers Creepers.
This... Hey... Probably does. I remember a guy flying and had wings in Jeepers Creepers, and he had like
he was a demon that
3 noses.
He would eat people.
Yeah,
he had 1 nose. Oh, are you talking about he had a bunch of holes?
Yeah.
Anyway, one woman said she woke up to red eyes hovering just outside her bedroom window, on the 2nd floor.
To be honest, right now it's sounding like the Mothman's kind of a creep.
Oh, yeah, he's a creeper. Almost the Jeeper kind. Okay. Anyway, another reported seeing the creature standing in her yard. When her flashlight struck it, it lifted straight up into the air like a helicopter. Which, that doesn't make any sense, but okay.
I imagine the wings, he's just spinning T-posing, and the wings are just...
Yeah, the wings aren't even moving. He's just spinning in a circle.
He just glides, everybody.
The newspapers named it Mothman. Fear rippled through the town. Children were kept home from school. Hunters armed themselves and formed night patrols. The TNT plant became a hot spot. Dozens of people began sneaking in at night, hoping for a sighting.
They're just hoping to get fucking blown up. It's a TNT plant.
And in the middle of all of this, weird things started happening. So...
what, already weird things?
Even more weird things, I guess.
I imagine if someone did actually shoot it and be like, got it. Then what? It's like all these cryptids and shit. Imagine someone actually be like, I shot it and killed it. Now what?
It's really just a
man in a fursuit.
With their jetpack.
Man in a fursuit with a jetpack.
The first furry.
Mothman the first. Okay.
So witnesses described other bizarre phenomena happening around the same time. So there were strange lights in the sky. People saw glowing orbs darting over the Ohio River. Mysterious phone calls.
To fucking Mothman calling them now?
I know. So witnesses received disturbing garbled calls, voices speaking in metallic tones or strange languages.
Okay, so he knows how to type up the phone number, be like,
yeah, that's not making it. Yeah, you just type it and go.
I imagine Mothman be like, man, I'm really hungry. I could go for a pizza. Be like, calls the fucking number, like, so I want 2 large pepperonis. On the other end, it's like,
hey, here's the thing. It's not really described as a moth.
It sounds like more like it's a bat.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, yeah, but
no trademark.
But yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, okay. So, after all that, Men in Black started to appear.
Oh boy.
Like, government. Dozens of Point Pleasant residents reported men in dark suits with strange behavior, knocking on doors and asking about the Mothman.
At some point, I want to say that the town is just in on this shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, definitely, Mothman, definitely." You get strange phone calls at night.
Yeah, all the sightings of the one peeking through the window was just a guy with reflectors on his head climbing a ladder.
Like I said,
Mothman.
Like I said, Mothman could just be a creepy guy dressed up as a bat.
They acted robotic. One reportedly didn't know how to eat a hot dog. He tried to swallow it whole. Apparently, that was a noted thing.
That's all right. What was he trying to eat it sideways?
Guys, maybe he was a closeted homosexual, okay?
All right.
It
was the 60s. It was the 60s.
So he's closeted, you know. Anyway, technology started malfunctioning. Cars stalled, TVs went static, dogs disappeared. People got sudden impulses, visions, dreams, and warnings. There was something bigger that was happening.
Well, Mothman can fucking do anything. He can dial a phone. He can be in your dreams. You can send Men in Black who don't know how to eat a hot dog, apparently. No wonder they made a statue out of this guy.
All the sightings led to one moment. On December 15th, 1967, a year later from the original sighting, the Silver Bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio was packed with rush hour traffic. The air was icy, the holidays were closed, and people were crossing to do Christmas shopping. At 5:04 p.m., the bridge began to groan. A single eye bar, a small but essential piece, fractured from stress and cold metal fatigue. With the weight of cars, the entire bridge structure buckled and collapsed into the river, taking 46 people to their deaths. Witnesses claim that in the smoke and chaos just seconds before the collapse, a massive figure was seen perched on the highest steel beams watching. Some say that the creature shrieked, a high-pitched metallic scream that echoed across the water. Others say they saw it fly away from the collapsing structures, disappearing into the thick winter fog. After that day, the Mothman sighting stopped completely, as if its purpose in Point Pleasant was fulfilled.
I guess to take out the bridge and kill a lot of people was his goal. Well, been a long day. 1 minute till closing. Hello. Thank you for calling the pizzeria. This is Jimmy.
I'll take 10 large pizzas and do some breadsticks with that. And maybe some wings.
I think you're breaking up, sir.
Oh, really? I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, it's a garbled mess. I can't hear anything.
Jimmy, is that another order?
No, sir. It's Mothman again.
Again? Hang up the damn phone.
No, wait, I'm not Mothman.
Sorry, Mothman.
In today's world, everyone's watching someone. So if you'd prefer that someone not be your internet provider, your airport Wi-Fi, or that one guy in his mom's basement, check out NordVPN. It keeps your connection encrypted and private. No debates needed, and right now you can save up to 70% on NordVPN's 2-year plans, making internet privacy affordable again. A link is in the description if you want to support the show and keep your digital life a little less public. This episode of the Powder Toast Podcast is powered by Dubby Energy. Dubby is not your typical energy drink. It's a clean, powdered energy formula made right here in the USA with high-quality ingredients. No sugar, no artificial colors, and no fillers. Instead, it's powered by a unique blend of amino acids, vitamins, and coffee fruit extract, which supports focus, mental clarity, and long-lasting energy without the jitters or crash. It's also gluten-free, keto-friendly, and designed to give you the boost you need in a healthier, more effective way. Visit w.gg and use code PowderedToastPodcast at checkout to save 10% on your order. That's code PowderedToastPodcast. W Energy. Clean energy to help you be better.
I imagine everyone's like, man, the Mothman did this. I imagine the guy who built the bridge would be like, yeah, the Mothman did it, man. Oh, no, I didn't do that bridge. Built perfect. Mothman messed that shit up for me. I just,
Have you ever known a moth to scream? I know bad.
this is literally Batman, but they decided Mothman for something because he has fur. Wasn't it?
They said supposedly fur. Maybe it was just a dude with fucking goggles on and a fur coat.
This guy just sounds like a Batman.
He's a supervillain.
I mean,
It was the Vulture from Spider-Man.
his one thing was to stalk people and make
Weird.
prank phone calls and be in their dreams, and then suddenly he's like, I'm gonna
And, like,
fucking
kill everybody.
collapse a bridge. Well, maybe he was stopping them from going to Ohio. Maybe he saved them.
So there are 4 big explanations people still debate about the Mothman. He's a harbinger of doom. Many believe the Mothman wasn't evil. He was simply a warning, a messenger trying to alert the town of the coming disaster.
What, he's fucking death?
No. He's just warning them. That's what the phone calls are about. Ring, ring.
7 days. For sure. You're already talking about a guy who flies and
Watches you while you sleep.
yeah, and it's in your dream.
Another one.
Are you sure the whole town wasn't drugged?
It might have been. It could have been.
It was the 60s. That
Gas.
TNT plant might be dumping some chemicals in
Could
the
have had,
water.
like, underground gases come up and made weird things.
Yeah, I guess.
Or radiation. Radiation's known to make orbs in the sky and stuff. So.
That's also known to melt your skin.
Necessarily, it depends. But okay, a creature from another dimension was another idea. The strange lights, men in black, and psychic phenomena suggest it wasn't a flesh and blood animal. It was an interdimensional being.
That's stupid. I would love it to be the interdimensional being. He comes to this town. I gotta warn you, this bridge is about to collapse. After that, peace. That's all I came for.
Right.
And I didn't even do my job where you still all fucking died. Could have came back for 9/11. Could have came back for fucking Pearl Harbor. Not this bridge. Sorry.
Some people think it was a cursed entity or local spirit. Point Pleasant has a dark history, Native American curses, massacres, and tragic events. Some say the Mothman is tied to the land itself.
I see a lot of cryptids legends go all way back to the Native Americans.
Yeah.
Like the Wendigo.
Wendigos.
Wendigo, and I watch a lot of Wendigo. That's why.
He also goons.
Yeah, the Wendigo, the Thunderbird. Like, there's a lot of Native American legends that go
the
way
Thunderbird, I
back.
do believe. We may have to cover that at another.
But like you said, the Mothman though didn't start showing up till 1960s.
Right.
So yeah, has there's of course probably been more sightings since then.
Well, we'll get to that. The last but not least idea of what it was a misidentified sandhill crane. The skeptic's favorite, a tall bird with red patches around the eyes, but no crane follows cars at 100 miles an hour.
Here's my thing. Maybe those kids, it's the 60s, man. They're Maybe they drink a little. Maybe they had a little moonshine and then saw this bird and freaked the fuck out.
Well, also, you got to think
And
that,
thought they were driving like 100 miles and they were like only going like 25.
Yeah.
And then town just went with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Maybe he was looking at kilometers per hour. But then again, it's the 60s. They obviously were not dumb, but I don't think they knew as much as we do today.
Well, a lot of people like act like, oh, why is everyone so stupid? It's like compared to the people back then, the average IQ is like higher than it's ever been in the world. So it's just you see a lot more stupid people.
So today, Point Pleasant celebrates the Mothman legend, which I don't know why you would celebrate that if it murdered 46 people and stopped.
Hey, he could have been warning them, like they said. He just did a really shitty job.
That's insane.
I'm sorry, Mothman. It's like your warnings were phone calls no one could understand, and then just appearing in their dreams and then stalking people, and they were like, "I did enough. That they should get the message."
Yeah. There's a museum, a festival.
There's a whole fucking museum to Mothman.
Yeah. They have a whole festival for him, too. And there's multiple statues. So that very well, the one we saw was probably just one of them.
I'm sorry. It's like, what's in the museum? They were like, this is shit we found near where Mothman was.
This is some moth poop.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, it might be a really cool museum. I might be wrong.
Oh, wow. So supposedly, this kind of goes with the harbinger of doom type of thing. There are some sightings that have supposedly happened, not in West Virginia. In 2016 in Chicago, for some reason.
It's Chicago. Everything happens there.
In 2020 in a couple southeastern states. And there were reports of winged beings appearing in Chernobyl and Fukushima before the nuclear explosion, whatever.
Okay, here's my thing. If you're trying to warn us, you're really not doing a good job. You're this close, but you're like, I'm here.
Sorry, the nuclear reactor meltdown, I should say, not nuclear explosion. But the idea persists that wherever tragedy is coming, the Mothman appears first, watching.
Maybe he is doing it. Maybe the reason why he's not preventing it is because he's a shit who's doing it. So, but let's final question. Do we believe in a Mothman?
Oh, that's a tough question.
I personally, no. I'm a very, you will find for me, Widget, myself, I'm a very big skeptic on a lot of things. I'm saying I'm a realist on a lot of things, and Mothman should have called you Batman. Let's be honest.
Something.
You're something, but I don't think you're real.
I think he existed, but not as an interdimensional being of some sort. It was probably just a person in a suit, if they saw it, and then they were probably.
I would love it, like, probably like 20 years down the line, someone goes to their grandpa's basement and be like, "What's all this? Red goggles, wings."
Well, if they did see something, it could have been a crazy looking bird thing.
I would love it to be a crazy looking bird thing. Everyone was just on drugs.
Maybe something that they thought was extinct, like some sort of dinosaur or something. Which is, I mean, that's possible. But I think all the phone calls and the looking through the windows and stuff was someone taking advantage of that.
That's my only reason. It would have to be like someone fucking around with people.
Yeah.
And then people just ran with it.
But if we go with that it could have been something that they saw as some sort of animal, and then someone took advantage of that, then how would you explain the bridge?
I feel like people want to look for something in tragedy
Yeah,
and find a reason why, like what, 46 people died.
right.
It's like, fucking Mothman did it.
Yeah,
Don't look at the bridge builder. He did. Look at look at Mothman.
that makes sense. That makes sense. And they think they saw something when they really
Yeah, I
didn't.
mean, also,
Especially in times of
I feel
panic,
like
you
when
know?
people say it's like they saw something, but there's conflicting reports. I'm like, then did
Yeah.
really anybody see anything then?
Right.
Uh, I will say, like with the bird thing, I mean, a lot of people thought the Thunderbird could have been like a extinct like pterodactyl that survived.
I 100% think it was a pterodactyl.
Like until then, which would be fucking crazy. But that's for another time on Uncrusted.
Don't go near the statue at night because it's freaky.
Sorry to bring this up again. That was like Silent Hill ass shit.
It was really weird.
I'm sorry. It's like, if you ever been on American Highway, it is never empty.
And this
Like
was,
even at the dead of night, it is never like
yeah,
empty. There was like trucks or like one car at least, other cars or something. Especially trucks, because truckers are everywhere. And we were just on a like what? It was like a 4-lane.
Oh, it was bigger than that possibly. It was huge.
The 4-lane highway going under underpass. We went like I said, another hour before we saw any other like car. And this wasn't like on a holiday or anything. This was like during like the middle of summer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fucking crazy.
that was our weird Mothman sighting.
I swear, if I saw someone flying in the dark, I'd be like,
I'd be shooting.
"You shooting? You are the one driving.
I got a gun.
You got one hand out the window.
Or through the windshield.
Oh, glass flying back in your face. I will say this. I know this is going off a little tangent. I know this is all about history and legends and shit. But I will say, there are times when I've driven and been like, there's one time when I've driven and been like, I've gotten here faster than I should have. Like, have you ever, like, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, or you drive somewhere and then you're like, how did I get here?
Like, how did I get here so fast?
I don't remember driving.
That's like disassociation. I remember me and Firemaster, we went to like a Topgolf once, and it's like it takes like an hour or the hour drive.
Mm.
We got there in like 30 minutes somehow.
That's because he speeds.
And even if he's speeding, 30 minutes, that's like crazy.
Firemaster, I have seen do 70 in a 20. So
That was the Mothman.
tell us what you think about the Mothman in the comments. We'll leave a poll down below.
And
you can vote on it.
And we will also, okay, if you want different cryptids more, we'll probably also talk about historical events sometime. Crazy shit, like also asinine assassins and
and some
crazy
religious stuff. And
yeah. This is what all Uncrusted is about. Is just it involves history to a large extent of what it is. But thank you guys for watching and listening, and we will see you next time on the Power Toast Podcast.
I'm Toast.
I'm Widget.
See you guys.
Scrape the stain, stale aroma creeping slow. Turn the dial, let terror grow. Powdered voices call out late. Crumbs of laughter seal your fate. Toast burned black.